All right. Now, we've had a bogus scorecard for Callum Smith versus Joshua Buatsi by one judge, a bogus scorecard for Virgil Ortiz and Israel Madrimov with one judge. However, I think, man, I hope that Carlos Adames gets a fair shake and he doesn't get the belt by the judges, because right now, Hamzah Sheeraz, I don't know what the game plan was. And here's the thing: I'm not to take anything away from Carlos Adames, who's looked the best I've ever seen him. I never really considered him a real threat to the top guys in the 160-pound division. Well, then again, he is a champion, whatever you want to call it, email champion or whatever. But he was having his career being held hostage by the WBC with the Jamal Charlo controversy. Jamal Charlo had held on to that belt for 800-something days without fighting nobody in the division, where he was able to defend the belt. Remember, he had that one comeback last year. But he only lost the belt because he took the cops on a high-speed chase. And I'm dead serious. And I'll show you the clip. I mean, the news story. And the WBC had to strip him. You know, HR. So Sheeraz, there were many times where he was just standing there and not letting his hands go. So these scorecards, man, I hope they're not going to be wacky. I hope they're not going to be wacky. I hope they're not going to be wacky. Because he's a fan favorite. The judges might have been swayed. And of course, people going to say, Turkey like him because he wanted him to win. So the 160-pound division is, as you can see, it's not a very big. You got Janabek Alimhanallah, Arizlandi Lara, who is linked to Hernandez. Oh, let's listen in. We're waiting for them to read the scorecards. Carlos Adames is the WBC. As you can see, Alimhanallah is unified. And you got like guys like Shane Mosley Jr. and Denzel Bentley. No disrespect. Chris Eubank Jr., Kieran Davis, Ian Green, Connor Coyle. No disrespect to these guys, but that's the top. That's the meat of the 160-pound division. Disgusting. Let's listen to these cards. I hope they don't rob this man. I got a feeling in my loins. It's going to be at least one bad card that's going to have Sheeraz like crazy ahead. Shh. All right, shut up, y'all. Shut up.
The judges' scorecards. Judge Guido Cavalieri
Oh, I don't trust him.
115 to 114 in favor of Hamzah Sheeraz.
See? Well, that's it. That's it. It's in. I'm sorry.
118 to 110 in favor of Carlos Adames.
Woo.
And Judge Omar Kuhn Sr. scores it 114 to 114. Split draw.
Do y'all agree with that? Y'all agree? Shenanigans?
Many people are gasped. Ringside, a split draw. The final judge having it 114, 114. I mean, one judge had it 118, 110.
Whoa.
Scorecard shot. I mean, look, you said you thought Hamzah won, so maybe 114, 114 ain't that.
Even if, okay, Hamzah didn't get the belt, that was technically a win for him because he still got his O. But the people know who won, and the people's voices shall be heard. By the way, this card has been phenomenal. Even though Adames and Sheeraz took the steam out a little bit, but for the most part, a great card. But listen, let's see what the people are saying. Let's see what your voices. Let's hear them. Adames robbed. Draw. Adames won. Didn't take Adames. Well, yeah, I guess they didn't take his belt. So, at least it wasn't that. It wasn't bent over the barrel, butt sex. So they didn't take his barrel. I mean his butt. So at least he got to walk out of there with his belt. At least he got to walk out there with his belt. So as I said, looking at this division now, Janabek Alimhanallah, whoever runs his Twitter account, has been really on Carlos Adames for the last couple of years, trying to get a fight with him. And realistically, if they don't go into a Hamzah Sheeraz rematch, technically, it should be one of them. You know, it should be Ali Muhammad or Sheeraz next in the rematch. Or, you know, it's got like Adamas, you know, you got to keep the momentum going. And the same thing with Hamzah Sheeraz. You got to keep the momentum going. And it's not like any, like look at the division. What are the big fights that you can make? There's no super fight. There's a fight of importance, you know, for unifications between either Lara versus Janabek versus Adamas versus Lara. But after that, you know, you got Sheeraz, and then there's a steep fall off. You know, the fact that, and listen, no disrespect to these fighters, man, Shane Mosley Jr., but the fact that he's that high, that's a fucking red flag about this division. But whatever. I think Carlos Adames edged it, but I'm not surprised at the draw. However, as you can see, you had one judge give it 118-110, and Hamzah Sheeraz, there was many times where he just literally just was standing there. Like, just standing there. But yeah, people not feeling it. Let's see what this person's scorecard is. Well, of course, you're going to see a whole bunch of headlines and Twitter and social media, whatever social media you use, that Sheeraz was robbed. So, you know, Adames was robbed. And Sheeraz is going to have to walk around that. People are going to be calling him exposed, hype job, all of that. But I just don't know what got into him. He looked like shit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe on TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. You can follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy. Here's the link right here. There you go. That's me. That's really me. That was when I went to Riyadh season last year.